We will always be fascinated with the rags to riches stories, the perfect fairy tale story that makes it all worth our while. And this one is sure to warm your hearts. The daughter of a wireman living in the slums of Dharavi in the Indian city of Mumbai has been picked up for little over $223,000. The Gujarat WPL franchise snapped this batter up, making her the second highest paid uncapped player at the WPL ever. Simran Shaikh is one of 7 siblings, part of a family of 11, a big family residing in a tiny 2-room house in Dharavi that just happens to be in Asia's largest slum. It's also one of the most densely populated parts of the city. More than 10 lakh people per square mile. It's chaotic, it's messy. There's no time to think or even, and more so dream. That'll be asking for a bit too much. But this young cricketer, all of 22 years old, dared to dream.
सब धारावी को स्लम ही देखे है. But I am happy that they will now know that it has produced a cricketer too. There are a lot of good cricketers in Dharavi and I hope others make it big. My main aim is to play for India one day.
And clearly her big break brought Dharavi to a standstill. She was given a grand welcome as she came back home from the Women's Senior ODI Trophy in Ahmedabad. Simran Shaikh had to fight odds constantly all her life. If it was not her circumstances that threatened to derail her career, her neighbours and relatives would keep telling her father to stop her from playing alongside the boys. That it was crazy to pursue a profession that had no future for her.
के साथ खेलते थे ऐसा बचपन में, तो उनके साथ ही खेल खेल के थोड़ा ऐसा इंटरेस्ट आया कि चलो वुमेन्स क्रिकेट भी होता है तो चलो उसमें जाए और खेले. फिर धीरे धीरे प्रैक्टिस चालू किए, फिर खेलना, फिर स्टेट में अंडर 19 वगैरह सब खेले, तो फिर थोड़ा समझा कि ऐसा वुमेन्स का भी क्रिकेट होता है.
And if at all she felt defeated by all the noise around her, her mother, Akhtari Bano, proved to be her source of strength. She was resolute and kept encouraging Simran to push the boundaries and fight above her situation.
एंड मोमेंट पे उन्होंने ज्यादा ही सपोर्ट किया. पहले बात तो उन्होंने ही मना किया, फिर उन्होंने सपोर्ट भी किया. तो किट वगैरह भी जब स्टार्ट किए तो किट वगैरह भी वो खुद ही अपने पैसे से ही मुझे दिलाए. मेरे डैडी इतना ऐसा मना कर रहे थे, तो फिर मम्मी ज्यादा सपोर्ट करे, तो खेलते खेलते इंशाल्लाह यहाँ तक कैसा जर्नी चालू हो.
And of course, speaking to an Indian daily, Simran said that the very same people who had asked her parents, her father, to stop endorsing her dreams were running in to congratulate her, were praising her achievements and her guts. She was picked up at the WPL in its inaugural season for a small sum of little over $11,000 and had a very average season. So much so that her franchise, UP Warriors, let her go. She has somehow turned things for her. She's got more attacking and has improved her strike rate now to be considered an asset in any middle order. Something Gujarat franchise clearly saw in her.
Simran Shaikh is yet another valuable addition to the team. She brings a lot of power with her and has a rapid strike rate. There are only a handful of players who can do that in women's cricket. I think she will create a lot of healthy competition within the Indian batters for a place in the team, which is what you want in a squad.
Simran was the headliner on a day that saw the uncapped players raking in the big bids. At this WPL auction, 3 of the top 4 buys were uncapped players. Simran was the player who went for the most. She beat someone as explosive and experienced as West Indies star player Deandra Doughton, who came in a shade behind her. 16-year-old wicketkeeper from Madurai in Indians' India's southern state of Tamil Nadu came in third. She was picked up by the Mumbai Indians franchise, and Prema Rawat was the fourth, also an uncapped player. This 23-year-old was picked up by the Bengaluru franchise. Simran Shaikh has taken one of the first steps to rewrite her destiny. She knew she had no control over her past, how she came in and where she started her journey in the slums of Mumbai, but she surely knows she will do all she can to change her future. And this league can provide that platform for her to realize her ambitions.